What happened to Nimrod, and what became of his body pieces? Nimrod was killed by Shem, who then cut his body into small pieces. Nimrod had conquered all nations as far as Libya, indicating that the area from Babylon to Libya, including Egypt, was under his control. This vast territory represented a significant portion of the populated world at that time. Within this realm, Nimrod imposed his religion and government, becoming the first to form an army and establish civil, economic, political, and social systems. However, his laws and governance excluded God, as he turned the people towards the worship of Satan. While Nimrod was rapidly expanding his kingdom, he faced opposition from Shem, the representative of Noah, who was regarded as the great enlightener of the world. Nimrod became the symbol of evil forces, opposing Shem, who had taken over Noah's role as the preacher of righteousness. With Nimrod's aggressive expansion of his government and religion, a conflict with Shem's followers was inevitable. Shem's name was mighty, as he was the ancestor of the Semites. The black-haired, long-bearded Semites soon predominated over the Sumerians, the earliest Babylonian peoples. By 3800 BC, the Semites were present in northern Babylon, and by 2500 BC, they had become the predominant people. The two great peoples were the Hamites, led by Nimrod, and the Semites, led by Shem. Nimrod had been a man of unbounded ambition, but his wife, Semiramis, who would later be known as the Queen of Heaven, Jeremiah 7 verse 18, was even more ambitious. After Nimrod's death, Semiramis saw the need to secure her power. Nimrod's kingdom, comprising most of the populated world at that time, had fallen to her. Much of his power came from his self-appointment as the human representation of the sun god. Despite her husband's death, Semiramis's ambition only grew. In life, Nimrod had been honored as a hero. In death, she would have him worshipped as a god. Ancient traditions recount that the apostates who joined Nimrod's rebellion made war against the faithful sons of Noah, led by Shem. Though the fire worshippers had power and numbers, the faithful had the power of God's Spirit. Consequently, many were convicted of their sins, and victory was declared for the saints. Nimrod's power ended, and with it, the worship of the sun and the fiery serpent. Shem, a very eloquent person, enlisted the help of a group of Egyptians to defeat Nimrod. Nimrod fled to Rome, where he was slain. His body was then cut into pieces, burnt, and the pieces were sent to various regions as a warning against evil apostasy. The Egyptians claim that Nimrod's body was dismembered and sent out as a warning to others not to engage in false worship. However, the part of his body that couldn't be found was his reproductive organs. Semiramis claimed that Nimrod could not come back to life without them and told the people of Babylon that he had ascended to the sun and was now to be called Baal, the sun god. She proclaimed that Baal should be worshipped. Later, Semiramis, whether his mother or wife, collected the remaining pieces and claimed that Nimrod was still alive, having become a god, similar to the legend of Isis and Osiris. Despite the missing reproductive organs, Semiramis insisted that Nimrod had ascended to the sun and was now Baal, the sun god, thus cementing his deification and her own power. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel.